Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Vlogtober. We're nearing the end. Last couple of days. I think I'm even over, which is okay. But yeah, this has been a very beautiful experience. It's been a series that I learned a lot about myself. And I hope you learned a thing or two about me as well. A little bit different from Vacation Lady B. And basically, it's just my day to day. And I don't know. I hope you've learned a little bit more about me. And I hope you like me. I hope you like me. This dude is always out here. Is he okay? Um, anyway, I almost hit his puppy. His puppy was like, hey, car, let me go. Bro, if you don't get your puppy, put a leash on your puppy. Like, because that would just break my heart. Anyway, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this series. I hope that it's been, fun hanging out with me for every day. I hope you've enjoyed, because I definitely have enjoyed talking to you guys. Hold on. I remember we was halfway through and I was like, woo, your good sis getting tired. But now it's just like, you get used to it. Okay, they say it takes 3 weeks to form a habit. And I believe that. After 3 weeks, I'm like, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So, yeah. It has been an experience, a good experience. I hope you guys learned that I can cook, because I can. And I didn't even put half my recipes. I was basically doing stuff that I seen on TikTok that looked good to me. I'm like, I want that. But I will start sharing my recipes as well, give you something new for your palate, because I make some things that everyday people don't make. So I will do that. And yeah, look forward to the next phase of vlogging, my weekly vlogging. All right, guys, have an awesome day, and I will check with you guys in later on. Bye. You guys, I think it is so horrible what's going on with Jamaica, especially since I don't know if you guys have seen the pictures. And yeah, never has there been a category 5 that moved that slow. And I know the devastation that happened in Hawaii, that happened in my hometown, LA, with the fires. And so they're saying that Jamaica is also on the, what is the name of that plan? The 2030, what is it called? Super Growth 2030, something like that. I can't remember the exact name. But it's supposed to be a plan for the world, for sustainable growth. And I did see that it's a document. It does exist. I did not get a chance to read through it to see the validity of the things that they're saying that is in this document. But I think that it is so evil to have a plan for land that already exists and the people that already own it. Let's just think about this for a moment. Jamaica's not like here where the government owns the land and you pay them. They flat out own the land. So the only way they can get them to owe the government, I guess, would be natural catastrophe. And so they're saying that that is a man-made storm, all a part of the 2030 vision to get people out of their land. And this has been devastating for so many homeowners. Just straight up devastating. Life-changing. I talked to a couple of my friends out there. One of my friends was like, his brother lost his property, his sister, his grandmother. Come on. You spend a lifetime trying to get your property together, and then in one swoop, if that is true, what they're thinking about the man-made storm, how evil is that? How evil is that? I know when they was hitting LA, I was like, now some people said this. This is not a natural thing. And it changed my whole community. So much burnt down that it's just like, how did it get over here? Now, I mean, it's just like they're playing in our faces, you know? And it's not cool. So many people lost so much. I just feel horrible about it. I'm just like, much prayer is definitely needed because this is horrible. This is horrible. I mean, the way things are ending up, the only thing that we can do is pray. That's the only thing we can do. And every dog has their day. I don't care how out of hand, how crazy it gets, every dog has their day. So if it is man-made, they'll get their day. They're ruining lives. And I was looking at even the resorts, and so much damage. So much damage. Then I seen a video of an American lady who, you know, was at the Rio, which I've stayed at the Rio so many times. She was at the one in Montego Bay, which was the last resort I stayed at in Jamaica with my mom when she was alive. She was talking to the hotel staff. I don't know if it was a manager or who she was talking to, but she was saying, you guys are giving us a continental breakfast and a box lunch, and we paid to be here. What are you doing? And what are you doing with your guests? And I thought that was so atrocious because here these people are experiencing catastrophe and loss of everything. And you're thinking about what you eating when some of these people came to work, lost everything. Lost it, and then came to work to serve you. And you're giving them crap. If you don't sit your entitled tail down, that's so annoying. People can be just, ugh. I was like, I can't believe because some people just don't have no cool, no tact, no nothing about themselves to say something like that. You're lucky you're able to eat, okay? Because truth be told, it's probably damage in the kitchen. So they're doing the best that they can. And for you to complain, you know, and put a further wound on somebody that's lost it all, lady, get yourself together. I wish I would have heard something like that. I'm the type that I'm going to chime in. I'm going to say something right there. I'm going to be like, yeah, I would have got her all the way together if I was there. One person recorded it, but I would have said something. And you going to shut up. You're going to chill. You're going to do something. Like, How mean is that? But anyway, I got that out. Can't walk around here mad about it. Can't let it, affect my mood. And I'm being mean to somebody else. Just breathe through it. But people can be so cruel. They really can. And I say all of that to say, I really do wish the best for the people in Jamaica. I really do. Some of the hardest working people and good spirited people. You can see them going through a lot of bad times, but they still manage to give of themselves in service with a smile. I remember I was dating somebody and I was going through a lot of stuff, and I was telling them about it, and he simply said, "Baby, don't be miserable. You still have life." That got me all the way together, okay? He said miserable. I'm like, damn, am I being miserable? But apparently, yes. Apparently I was being miserable. So, yeah, my heart goes out to them. They're some of the best people. And to see them lose it all is real hurtful. I have a special place in my heart for Jamaica. I love Jamaica. And even the airport sustained some damage. So I'm just praying for Jamaica. And join me in praying for Jamaica. I pray that something good comes out of this. I really do. The people are pissed about it. Somehow they know that this is not a natural disaster. So pray for Jamaica and pray that whatever's next is minimal. All right, guys, I've ranted enough. Hi, guys, just getting off work. I didn't sleep well last night, so I know my eyes is looking like, woo, who did it and what? But yeah, it's kind of how I feel. No, I feel great despite getting not much sleep last night. It was a warfare night. Our warriors know what that's like. Anyway, I just wanted to pop on because I posted a video about 2 years ago, and it talked about just a little bit of what's happened. The sun, what's happened in my life, and not all of it, just a little bit, but feel so vulnerable afterwards, even though it was already on my video and I just post a snippet of it on as a short. It just reminded me, and what that is that when I was 8 years old, I was raped, and the whole story's on there. It's called, I'll link it. I think it's called Healed, and or How to Overcome Stress or something like. I think it's called How to Overcome Stress. But I posted 2 years ago, and it just was really it talks about the things that happened to me, but it's really a encouraging story to say that I'm not my adversities, and that I don't identify with my adversities. You know how, like, and I used to do this when I was younger, wear it as a badge of, oh my God, feel sorry for me, or whatever it was, What it was is I was like, I've been through so many things and you people don't know. And so I wore it for, as a badge or something like that for a long time when I was younger. But then I went through the work to get healed of it so I can move past it, And so yeah, it's really just a story to say that bad things can happen to you, but there's a way to find peace and to move on beyond it, That was the clear message behind it all. So, yeah. I just didn't want you guys to be surprised when you see the video. Your girl's at peace. I'm with God. God takes away all the memories, the bad memories and things. But yes, of course, it was a shame. However, it is what it is, but you'll have to look at the whole story because I'm not going back through the whole story. But just know that with God, I don't know how people do it without Him, but with God, you can overcome anything. He can heal you inside and out. He can do it. Whether you're suffering with sickness or mental illness, mental hurt, you were molested, you were taken advantage of, you was used. Whatever that hurt or pain is, look me right in the face when I say this. You can overcome with Christ. He can make it so good that you don't even remember it. You don't live your life thinking about what happened in the past. He's that good. He's that good that He can take it away from your memory and you can live, make your peace, your prayer. He'll guide and direct you on what you need to do. Even for those that have done bad, there's deliverance that needs to take place, and as long as you repent, you too can be forgiven. I forgave my rapist. I know that sounds crazy. It doesn't sound crazy to me though, because I can't hold on to hate, and I can't hold on to hurt feelings and all that stuff. I can't hold on to that and be healed. So, yeah, I forgave him and moved on. I was 8 and he was a teenager. So he obviously had some things going on up here. And was he a foster kid? I believe he was a foster kid. At one point I learned a lot about him, and I actually followed up to see what happened. He went to jail. But yeah, he was a troubled kid, and so yeah, that's that. I'm sure he more than paid, because yeah. And that night, some really strange things happened. I saw God that night when I was in the tub. God revealed Himself to me in the flesh, and I had a conversation with Him. Yes, I did. At 8 years old, He told me I'd be up. That's so somebody way back there in back of me honking the horn. That's so annoying. But yeah. You see, I got the attitude on my face. Let me just wipe that off, because she was obnoxious. Hold on. Anyway, yeah, he told me I'd be okay. Everything would be okay. And some other stuff too. But yeah, that's about all I'm going to talk about right now. So yeah, I'm going to wrap it up. But I just wanted to say that God can do anything. Trust Him and believe in Him.